Hey, Coach Scott here. In today's video, I want to talk about bike sizing. I want to help you choose the next bike, that next dream bike you've got, but get it to fit you. Why do I say bike sizing is an issue? Because you keep on sending me questions about it. And when I'm in the studio, 9 times out of 10, I'm changing stem length, narrowing bars, or putting saddles down. All signs that bikes are too big. Now, I want to help you because there isn't much help out there when it comes to websites. There is no formula, by the way, to get the correct bike because you are unique. I'm 5'10", but I have arms of somebody who's 6'10". I have a smaller torso and slightly longer legs. Most of the websites that you're looking at to give you an indication of what size are using height and inside seam. 2 great measurements, but they're missing torso, the holy grail. Because when we reach forward, that's really important. So on your bike right now, a good little indication if it's too big is when you sit on your bike and you hold on to the hoods, it's not comfortable in terms of you can't do all the movements you want with your arms and your fingers and your hands without putting your head forward like a chicken or sliding your ass up and down like Beyonce halftime Super Bowl dance, okay? And well, here's an example. Sit further back from your table when you're eating your dinner next. Sit further back when you're on your keyboard and see how uncomfortable that is. You wouldn't do it, would you? But you're doing it on your bike. When I put people on the bike on the right size in the jig, they often feel, oh, that feels a little bit uncomfortable because it's too close. That's because you've never been on a bike that's the correct size. The front end, the cockpit should be nice and relaxed, yeah? No tension. A good bike fit sets somebody up to be comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're confident. If you're confident, your skill level goes up. If your skill level goes up, your fitness goes up. Boom. You're going quicker from comfort. You don't jump straight into new bike, speed. And a lot of people, I'm afraid, they're buying bikes that are not actually set up for your level of flexibility, for the injuries you've had, for your age, for your fitness. And you've got to think about that as well. So, tip number 1, try and look at bikes, obviously in colours that you like, have lots of sizes. It's simple, isn't it? Look at brands that have got lots of sizes. If there's only 4 or 5 sizes, guess what? The shop owner's going to say to you, I'm afraid, Mr. McLean, you're in between sizes. Okay? That's a foreign language for, when you decipher it into your language, the bike doesn't fit you. Go away and come back with one or an idea that one that does, right? You don't fall into in between sizes, okay, if you really dial in some of the numbers. So, take some measurements from your own bike, but take ones that don't match what's on the website. Stack and reach, for example. Really? Do you understand what it is in the first place? Is it important to you? Not really, because the reach is taken from the bottom bracket in a straight line and it'll dissect the top tube. It then goes to the head tube. Now, what the hell's that got to do with your torso and your flexibility? The stack height from the bottom bracket in a straight line and down from the head tube. So we've got this kind of rectangle shape. Well, the angles of the bike change between brands. The length of the stem, ideally when you're getting a new bike, it should be about 100. If it's 100, it's set up to maximize the steering arc and the way the bike has been designed. As soon as you start to shorten it, it's becoming twitchier and twitchier. You need to work on adapting to the bike, not making the bike adapt around you, okay? From day one. So take some measurements. You've got one of these, yeah? Tape measure? Of course you do, because you've bought a TV. Maybe you've bought a table and chairs. Maybe you've bought a new sofa, a new bed. Yeah. You've been around some of these shops, maybe even that Swedish shop. Oh my God, I've got nightmares from being dragged around that shop. Anyway, we're talking about bikes, Coach. But you measured it. Why? So that it would fit in your house, your flat. It may not have gone through the front door. It may have had to go through the window, but it fits and it finishes off that living room nicely. Okay, but that's important. Why are you not doing that with a bike? So take your bike right now, okay? Go to the hoods, where you hold. Take some measurements and say, okay, let's go to the front of the saddle. Let's go to the seat post. Let's take that measurement because you can now measure that. Go to the local bike shop, give them the measurement and say, hey, I'm on this 52 right now. I've got this reach from the hoods. So it feels too long. I want to be 10 millimeters inside. The website says that I need a 54, but I'm on a 52 and it doesn't feel quite right. What can you do for me? Can you help me? Yeah, we've got a bike over here. Why don't you sit on that? This one's similar. Maybe you've got somebody in your local cycle club that's got a bike size that you would like to try. It's maybe not the model, but it's the size and you try it out. Or maybe you ask around some friends, maybe some family. Try and do your research. Oh, you don't want to do that, do you? No, 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 no. You want instant gratification. You want to go from bike to speed. But the thing is, you've got to take time. You've got to ask the questions. You're going to buy online. You're not going to go near a shop. You don't trust them. But they're there to ask questions. Okay? There is no stupid question. What are you talking about? Okay, if you ask how many pedals are on a bike, that's maybe a stupid question. But the questions you ask are really going to help you make the right decision, because there is no formula online. There is no bike that's going to have everything perfect for you, because you're beautiful, because you're unique. That sounded quite hippie there, Scott. Okay, but you get my drift. You're unique. So if I was setting you up, I would focus on this position, okay? This reach. When we come forward, that you can do everything. You can hit that keyboard. You can eat your dinner all off the front of the bike. If you have this in your head, can I do that? Can I move? Can I reach the levers? Can I go in the drops? Can I hold? Can I move? Yeah? Can I change my computer? Can I get my phone out? You wouldn't do that. But you're able to do this all in a position of comfort, without stretching, without moving things. Setting up the saddle, setting up other things. I'll show you more videos on that. How am I going to do that? Because I've got a new platform and you want to come and join me, because it's all free, where I'm doing teaching, I'm doing courses, I'm doing live interaction, we're doing hot seating sessions, we're talking to other people, other riders just like you that have got the same problems. The link for this new place is in the description. It's called School. It's the new Kinetic Cycle Coaching School platform. All free. You just follow the link and you can join the club, where there's more information like this. So that's about it for this video. Bike sizing. Normally a chart will send you to a bike that's too big for you. I can't say go down one, because that's not fair. Not fair on the charts. But in summary, look at bikes that have got a multiple selection of sizes. Take some measurements from your bike right now and go to your local bike shop. Ask them questions. And remember, comfort will ultimately bring speed. You take care, keep spinning, keep smiling, and remember, anyone can train hard. There's only a few of us can train smart. Okay, yellow bike, yeah? Would you ride a yellow bike? You can leave a comment below. Tour de France winner, maybe.